It's something about the beats that we listen to, man, that just, it fills up the soul. And it's language that can be decoded and encoded by specific groups of people that associate themselves with Blackness first. But the beat. So I remember being a kid, spending summers in Nigeria, and we had this dance that we call Atilagu. And I remember the drums of the Atilagu. Boom, 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 boom. And to me, it was always something that was appealing, even though I was this third culture kid who was in Nigeria at the time for punishment, right?
I really, really enjoyed this. I loved how they kind of asked people what being a king means, what the significance for them was as different people that were a part of the film, and not just the writer, not just the director, not just any of that, but also people that did other things to be a part of the film, and taking that kind of concept and seeing what it means to all these different people and incorporating that into this, I thought was really, really fantastic. And I thought it meant more in a way, just because you could see that everybody kind of approached it slightly differently. They all kind of had common themes, but that everybody, how each person thought of what a king was different just based off their own perspective. And I thought that, if you probably put all of those things together, took, bits and pieces from everything that everybody said, you would have like a pretty good base for what a king should be to really, represent and be the king for, a mass group of people. And I thought that that was really interesting, taking the different kind of ideas from everybody.
I think it's really interesting to hear different people's stories from their childhoods and what being Black means for them individually, and how they all connect in different ways, particularly through music and art. I really love the intersplicing of old footage of history of Black culture mixed with current artists and people who have been impacted by this history today. I think it was a very beautiful combination that they were able to do. And I think overall the film was really well made, and I think the message was great, and the use of music as well was really impactful.
Felt like sort of having, a spiritual experience through music and this person's creative process, and how artistic inspiration is kind of crazy. It's not a clear-cut way to create, or there is not a clear-cut way to create. And I think that came across. The values you impart on your family, your kids, your kingdom. To me, this incorporated a lot about Black culture. What does it being a king mean, and also a queen. And then I really liked the locations outdoors and the lighting, and how you mixed it with different footage. And I liked all the interviews. And I thought it was a good pacing and a nice length.